Welcome back, folks.
Here we are with another episode of Dragon Ball Z. NBA Ball Z.
Win tonight, and you will never pay for a meal in this town again. Hottest team in the land coming.
Back to the music. There's some. You said to me.
Bro, you gotta be sharing everything that you out remember that shit. Me next to it with drinking energy.
The NBA Finals.
For a minute, it
Chicago Bulls.
I was being
On a limb, storming through the finals with a commanding 3-0 lead. They now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a game 4 against the Rockets?
I hope y'all know I'm winning that chip.
NBA playoffs start now.
Rookie mode or not, man, I have learned a lot.
One-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Bruce Ellis. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Derek White. And it's Flash. In at the point. And for the Rockets, Morris Smith out there with Whitmore. And it's Conley in at the two-guard spot. You look at the Bulls in position to close it out tonight. Throughout the series and celebrate.
These old fans are hoping you won't be if nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
Well, my shoes.
You can see Shane got me too. She made a couple thousand with the
Smith outside.
We ain't gonna ask me because now they got that stamp. We don't know stress. So you probably doesn't know what's not checking out the camera.
Six on the shot clock.
G, grab it.
Kubo grabs the board. That's a shot like
Get your ass off.
Lamb is good off the
You shitting me?
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent. Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard is going to light up.
Now here's Whitmore. To the inside. And there's
Come on
Smith.
now.
Good. On the assist.
So much for that. I can't control that
He
game.
needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
Here's Flash. Sends it home.
But I can control that.
Flash has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Whitmore missing.
EMG is necessary with most weight to
Deal with that code.
He's got 7.
The infinite
You're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level. And we all know what can happen when he hits road. He can turn into an explosive scoring.
Here's Flash. He has 7. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime for a minute. Of course, he talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo focus of this one. Boston's not thinking about Giannis. He just can't over a game.
Good
No
D.
matter how you play it, we're hoping he'll be a little off today. Do offense exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Arieli, thanks once again. Antetokounmpo for three, and he buries his first look.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout. Yeah, you know, they had to do something. Anything to stop this run. You can't because he had to go on any longer.
And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Conley. Can they get it? That shot is off. Chicago leading by 11. The crossover. And it's finished home by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing.
Gets the free ball to go.
It works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defense.
Here's Black. He's got 10. Whitmore with it. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bruzelis.
Okay, Bruzelis, let's see that
And it's
replay.
time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block.
Oh,
He's playing some extra
okay.
aggressive defense out there.
Here's Marshall. Outside Whitmore. There's a screen by Marshall. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 5.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Flash. And there's another one for the Bulls.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Rockets trail by 10. Outside Conley. The 3, Smith. The shot misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Flash. And that one off
Beautiful.
the back of the rim and in.
Getting out to a nice lead.
Beautiful.
Great flow and great execution. Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Conley. No points so far. Has to Ware. Takes a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Flash, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost. Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Ware. The 3 ball. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
All right, bitch.
Great down that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Here's Flash. He's got 14.
Oh, fuck.
It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him.
No, good D. Let me get that.
Chicago leading by 11.
Let me get that.
Baseline drive. And Conley grabs the miss.
Wow. What happened?
Rockets shooting only 31% to get this game underway. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
That gotta be me with it, right?
Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, there's
Wait, who's that
advantage
line?
at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's where. Pass to Whitmore. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis. Down low. Here's Flash.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
You know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Man, what a pass that was there. Really is making the game easier for his team.
He's got 19. Chicago with a 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Rockets trail by 17. Here's Ware. He's got 5. Here's Marshall. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Antetokounmpo against Smith.
All right.
And here we go. Rockets in transition. And he loads it up.
Yeah.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one all the way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending. Shut out. Nothing easy inside.
Williamson's checked in. It's both from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Flash. 22 points for him. Jam that one home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Thompson passes to Marshall. Here's Lawson. Pass to Smith. Here's Lawson. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Flash passed it to Sabonis. Now Williamson. The 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Smith outside. Back to Whitmore. There's the screen by Marshall. Whitmore with it. He's picked up by Williamson. And it's Whitmore missing.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Stop that.
Going down on the lob. His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Houston is shooting around 32% to begin this game. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. White, the pass to Flash. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 5 points.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Pass to Lawson. To stop the run. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Bulls. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
Now a timeout called by Houston. So for the Rockets, McDaniels is checked in for Smith, and Conley subbed in for Whitmore. Murray's checked in for Chicago. Hardy comes in for White. Chicago on D. Thompson outside. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. With the fadeaway. And it's Chicago with a board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Flash. He has 29 now. It's holding by Houston.
Yeah.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, Flash in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play, for sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens opportunities for others.
Williamson against Conley. Pass to Marshall. Shane is checked in for Marshall. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 17 left in the first.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Flash. And that one is good. Flash has got 34 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now Thompson. He's scoreless. And he drives in. Pass to Conley. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Second chance effort.
The rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Conley.
McDaniels
with it. Conley up top. Shoots a fadeaway. Williams grabs the board.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Tries a 10-footer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
It's so hard to live up to the hype, but Williamson has. Zion is a must-watch.
On the wing, Thompson shoots over Hardy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done. What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And that three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a comfortable mark. That's the game starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Get him, MP.
I need to feel something. I need to feel something.
Pass to Thompson.
I need to feel something.
Chicago with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. White for 3. Pounded from distance. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Houston with another miss. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
They've been the more efficient team. Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Well, the Rockets shooting poorly at only 28%. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Marshall. And here's Smith. There's the triple. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Dunk to finish it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it. And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Ware. Outside Conley. Smith outside. Looking to end the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Here's Flash. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too. Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Houston making a change here. Lawson's checked in. Well, Houston's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. As to where? Here's Lawson.
Great for the defense.
Yeah, I jumped at him. My bad.
He was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Bulls on deep. And it's Ware missing. White on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And Smith over to help. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Flash, no good. And here are the Rockets. Here's Lawson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top. Zion Williamson fourth.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line. Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Zion Williamson is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Getting up and then
like I told you before, take my shoes off.
Boy, the guys on the bench,
take my ugly ass first iterations off, man.
For the Rockets, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Thompson outside. Here's Lawson. Five on the clock. Houston with another miss. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pure from three-point range. Flash has got 46.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him.
I got to do the takes, guy.
The three from Thompson. Chicago with a rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's the three. Again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Thompson against White. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Smith. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd. Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And here are the Rockets now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Thompson with a screen. Here's Ware. No good with the triple.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They needed some to come around. Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
You gotta do what it takes, huh?
Here's Ware. 7 points in the game. Pass to Marshall. And here is Thompson. Here's Ware. Off the mark there with a three.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes.
And Williamson throws it down.
He has such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
And Houston has possession. Here's Ware.
2 minutes.
To the inside.
You got it.
And Williamson with the block. Down low. Here's Flash. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Flash.
Let me get that again. Let me get it again. No.
1 for 1 to start the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. You know, defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight points have been made off of reception. Yeah, they just can't seem to hit the drought no matter where they shoot it from. They've got to be careful. This is when the team guys have start playing hero ball and force feeding the ball inside. No reason to go away from what's great. And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Flash. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well. Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Houston making some changes. Whitmore comes in for Lawson. And Conley subbed in for Thompson. And that's good as he hits both shots.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was much more aggressive here in the second.
Pass to Smith.
You're so sexy, won't you come up so good, baby?
Wide open look. Chicago with the rebound. 16 seconds left in the first half. Williamson outside. White with it. He's guarded by Conley. And he comes up with a bucket.
What's up with all these fucking assists, Zion?
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Man, they need these points, bro. Look at them.
That one misses.
Where?
So like,
Good on the second one.
shit. So when they say, we pussy so good.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Use me, so sexy, I'm lost a good place. Baby, use me, let's get baby.
One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Houston Rockets.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, let's take a step back.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showing everybody left to the...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Who's Ellis out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Flash in at the point guard position. On the wing, Whitmore. Smith outside. Back to Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. There's the three. Here's where. It's deflected. Here's Boozellis. Whitmore defending. Splash. Another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Marshall. Smith left side. There's a screen by Marshall. Here's Whitmore. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Whitmore's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defense.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
So I proceeded to hit the dance floor.
Just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 15.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4-4.
Here's where. Drains the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Flash, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Smith outside. Jacks up a three. And Houston, another three.
Plays before, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Here's Flash. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Takes the three. Oh, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's where he's got 11. Knocked away. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Flash. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Flash has got 12 points here in the second half. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Conley. Here's Smith. Again, Houston. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Back to White. Antetokounmpo outside.
Brad Pitt.
Again with a bucket.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Three, Smith. Chicago with a rebound. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Flash. And Conley grabs the miss. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Inside. Here's Ware. The bank shot. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half.
I guess the crowd wants it too.
The Rockets will take it.
I'm not sure who's.
We ain't losing anyway, so chill out.
Need to get on the same page here.
The Rockets shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Smith outside. Back to Conley. Fires for three. Giannis with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Marshall passes to Smith. On the wing, Whitmore. The three. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Conley. And here's Whitmore. He's got 7. And he's going for the oop here.
Just a perfect pass. And some pretty slick body control in the finish, too.
Yeah, that's butter.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ware. He's got 11. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Here's Flash. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Here's Conley. Here's Marshall. And he lays it up and in. Marshall's got 8.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
Boy, that foul. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Flash, that's good.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Outside Whitmore. Smith outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hardy. Here's Flash. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Well, Houston's shooting a low 28% so far in this one. From deep, Conley hits a 3-pointer. He has 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Flash. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one drops.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue.
Nah, bro, that's bullshit. Thank you.
Here are the Bulls.
Go, Hardy.
Here's Hardy. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Shoots from 12. That one no good.
I'm banging this
to the wing on the left. The 3 is up. Another one goes. Incredible. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Outside Whitmore. Back to Thompson. There's a screen by Marshall. Thompson attacking to win the run. Pass to Marshall. Over Jones. Marshall can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense
Got him.
you want to see out of him.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Houston making some changes. Alperin Şengün's checked in for Marshall. McDaniels comes in for Smith. And it's Lawson in for Whitmore. And the Bulls also making a change. Williamson's checked in for Jones. Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. It's Şengün, high post. Antetokounmpo's there. Pass to Lawson. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3, Hardy hits the trifecta.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Back to Conley. Launches it. And it's Chicago with a board. Antetokounmpo has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. That's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Williamson. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
He's off on the 2nd. 3-pointer. Oh, another one falls.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. As to where. 35 seconds left in the 3rd. Sengun, a screen on Murray. The 3 from Thompson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing has hit him.
You know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
As to where. Down low. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Chicago Bulls showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Amen Thompson, and it's McDaniels in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's the Bulls' ball. Pass to Williamson.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Here's Pippen. Oh, there's the alley. Sengun with a steal. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Oh!
Come away! With authority. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They need this. And Thompson with a lay-in. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
They get the rebound. The 3, Hardy. He buries it.
My team got me.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got rebound number 8 now. Pippen. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's the fast break. Here's Flash. Hits yet again. Wow.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He throws it
Get you
down
some,
with two
Hardy.
hands. You know he won't
That's
mess
right,
that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Good job, beat his ass.
Beautiful reverse layup.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Flash. Knocks down the triple.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
But since I survived, I realized
Thompson outside.
wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow.
Şengün, the screen. Conley. Chicago with a rebound.
If the brrrr,
Looking around to the middle.
I wanna be next to the party was going.
Outside Conley.
Was blogging me there.
But that's not
Cook.
disrespectful.
And
Living highlight
with
reel.
us.
Seriously, that could end up being
If
one
the
of the best
world
dunks of the
was
year.
Without question,
ending,
a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Thompson outside. Jones with the block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. And Houston has possession. Tries it from the block. And it's Ware missing. Here's Flash.
wherever you go, that's where I'll
All the money
follow.
from deep.
Nobody's
Looking to shoot
promised
as much as possible. Outside Conley. Pass to Ware.
If the world was ending,
Will it
I'll
go?
be next to you.
Can't get it to go. The Bulls
If
shooting a
the
sensational
party was
78% from
over
the field in
and
this
no
game.
time
This is exactly
was
what's
through,
taking that shot. Just missed it.
today.
And up the court come the Bulls.
Get you some, my guy.
Throws it down.
And giving them what they want. The incredible
If
dunking
the
ability of
world
Zion on full
was
display.
ending, I'll be next to you. Right next to
We
you.
look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Right next to you.
Marshall passes to Smith. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Looking to get back on
Get
track.
your shit out of here.
And so it looks like it'll be
The
Houston
fuck I
ball.
look like? Let me do it again. Whoa!
Going nowhere thanks to that
Bob!
aggressive swat.
You know that
This
block has him and his
motherfucker,
teammates
right?
all pumped up.
Bob!
That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Number 44.
Oh my god! Oh! Get my shoes off, homie.
And Houston
I
has
wanna
possession.
roll
The
to
Rockets with another miss.
You know, he's
Let me
just
get it, bro.
chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're
Ooh,
going to do that,
ooh.
especially in the second half, you better make them.
Flash, the pass to Hardy. Here's Flash. On the arc.
Cook!
Another bucket. Wow.
If the
Score's been
world
absolutely
was
ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the
I
pressure.
wanna be next to you.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Into the lane. 6 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And it's Williamson penetrating. Over to the left wing. Here's Flash. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And their
It's just
strategy is
another love
obvious.
song.
Manufacture looks from outside
It's
the
just
arc.
another
You know, that's
love
exactly their
song.
plan here in the fourth. Work to find
It's
space
just
behind the
another
arc
love
and
song.
then bury some threes.
I think I fell in love with my friends. I think I fell in love with you. It's just another love song.
These teams, the entire season. What an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders. Grant.
Oh, good rebound, bro.
Just a very impressive win.
Schroeder.
What a dominant showing here in these finals. They are
You
going to
got what I
to a title
need.
with a clean
I got
sweep.
what you
You can
need.
tell how badly
You
they
know we
wanted to
should
win this trophy
be
as
in
soon as
love.
the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and
It's
left
just
no doubt in
another love
anyone's
song.
mind that they were the better team and
It's just
deserved to win
another
this
love
series.
song.
And what a huge performance it was.
It's just
to Flash.
another
You
love
have to
song.
marvel at how well he picked
I
apart
think I
that
fell
defense
in love with my
repeatedly.
friends.
Found the right guy.
I
in the
swear
right
this
spot
wasn't
at
part
the
of
right
the
time.
plan. It's just another love song.
Here's Hardy. Whitmore defending. Williamson outside. 26 seconds left before the quarter. They get it back. The three.
Blip.
Deep.
They
Tell
really
me
came
what
in with
it
the
is.
right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. Fans are ready and they execute.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
And trade back. One team gets
No.
three of your own.
And that's it, folks. The Chicago Bulls have won it all. Wow.
I think I fell in love with my friends.
They
I
go
swear
on
this
the
wasn't
road
fun.
and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road.
Where my boy Giannis at?
Winning the championship.
Yeah, Schroeder, yeah.
What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can
Bucks have
see
been
it in their
good.
faces. Forever
I
known
know
as
he was dope.
NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yep, I told you you're bringing that shit home. Number 6. Well, fellas, I got my 6 chip.
Ladies and gentlemen.
NBA
Unbelievable. We made history.
Oh, wait, I need to hear this.
Six. Let's go.
You want to be behind the camera.
Cookie, congrats. But what about these rumors?
Look at this.
Scouting.
Yeah.
We gotta address this.
Hold on.
I'm happy for you
Jameson,
guys.
what's up, man? That's 6 for 6. What you got to say? What you gonna say about that, man?
I mean, you.
No, don't tell me the great Jonathan Jameson is speechless, man. Come on, bro. That's what. Who would have known it only takes 6 straight Larry O'B's to make you speechless, man? That's crazy.
MP, stranger things have happened. And all I can say is I'm happy for you, buddy, all right?
And I appreciate it. Keep doing your thing, man.
I will.
6
Watch
straight,
out.
bro. 6 straight. Hey. Yeah, Jameson. Bettina?
What's next for you, MP?
6 straight titles isn't enough for you, Bettina.
What I mean is, What's next for you? You specifically. I mean, at some point, it can't just be about winning titles. You've literally done that over and over again. Do you learn something new about yourself with each one? Or do you eventually have to find new challenges to, you know, push yourself beyond even that?
That's a great question, Tina. I think it's a little bit of both. You know, every title, it plays out differently. You know, you have your different challenges, and it's winning titles doesn't get old. You know, you have something new to look forward to every single time. So that's why I feel like it's so hard to do what we've done. To win at every challenge that comes your way year after year after year is almost impossible. You know, but on the other hand, to continue to evolve to those new challenges, you have to keep pushing yourself and keep pushing your limits. So if you're trying to win your second title, you have to train like it's your third. And if you're trying to win your fifth title, then you have to train like it's your seventh or eighth.
Well, what's it like training for your sixth?
Like I want to go home and fall asleep in my bed until training camp. Thank you for taking it.
Hey, Bettina, meet me in my room.
Is this the greatest dynasty in NBA history?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. And it's exactly how I thought it would be when I was a kid dreaming about this moment. You know, growing up where I'm from,
in the projects,
it was rough. It was like you didn't have anything and the whole world forgot about you. But we had each other. And I feel like that's what helped me understand what it takes to build a dynasty like this one. Because you have to overcome incredible odds just to make it out of a place like Plainview. And you can't do it alone. And that's the same thing that goes here. That's why, I mean, that's the same thing for here. That's why,
so make sure you put on your shoes.
The ability to have an entire organization
after this, after this cinematic,
you know,
after this
many times in a row, this is astronomical. But that's what you need, and you can't, like I said, you can't do it alone. So I want to take this time to thank my organization, the entire organization from top to bottom, sincerely. And
my teammates, everyone, Giannis, Zion,
Plainview, Illinois. You know, you helped mold me to be the man that I am today. And no matter how many gyms that I built or libraries that I pay for, I could never thank you enough. You always deserve more than I can give. So thank you, Plainview, Illinois.
Put your shoes up,
thank you, Jonathan.
It's funny because my older brother's name is Jonathan. FYI. In fact.
Yo, nah. MP won 6 titles now. Can someone else get a turn, man?
Nah.
6 straight championships. I'm speechless. Congrats, MP. That's incredible.
Thank you, bro. Make sure you put them on the correct foot, puppy. Thank you, the best one. Give me a kiss. You okay? You're cold. How are you cold? You're right next to the heater. You goober. Oh. Oh, so now I'm moving on. No, I'm about to leave. Okay, I was just putting my ring on. Just put it. Oh my God, 6. Come on. All right. right, folks. Well, got my 6th chip. Maybe I'll work on my 7th. I don't know. But yeah. Thanks to those who watch or will watch in the future.